It's the most dramatic form that takes. I mean, the Daniel Pearl lecture that I mentioned in my piece, one of my guests was Ravi Hovhannissian, who's a very important member of the Armenian parliament, whose father is a great historian of the Armenian genocide at UCLA, and I asked him to speak, comment from the floor, and of course he wanted to mention the Armenian case, and I don't think it's at all sectarian or disproportionate to do that, but I said to him, look, you could be an Armenian moneylender of the most egregious kind in say, Brazil today, and you really wouldn't be in any more danger than anybody else. There are no protocols of the elders of Yerevan. There isn't a long history of saying the Armenians are poisoning the wells or using the blood of children for their ritual, their church ritual.
And they weren't Christ killers.
They weren't Christ killers. There is a really, really different character to the anti-Semite. For example, if someone in America says, I don't like Mexicans, say, what are they saying? They breed too much. I don't like their cooking. No, I don't like this. It's vulgar. And it wouldn't be said, he wouldn't say that about a Ukrainian because he never met one. This is completely different. Anti-Semitism is
it's prejudice based on no experience.
It's pseudo-intellectual and quasi-theoretical.
And the secret philosophy of it.
Secret books, occult texts, theories of blood, gold. Yeah. Very strong appeal to paranoids and schizophrenics. Doctors will just tell you. It presents very often as a symptom.
Yeah, it does. Tremendously dissociated and neurotic. I mean, it's perfectly true that people with organic mental diseases, schizophrenia or manic depression, there is this sort of terrible pentagram of things they're interested in. You know, it'll be a Mick Jagger, you know, light bulbs, but always Jews.
Yeah.
It's as if it's sort of mapped out in the head as a recognizable sickness.
Mick Jagger, light bulbs, and Jews.
The Jews and maybe squids or
calamari, fried
particularly
squid.
Fried.
I think the fried squid.
Yeah. Don't stand on that rug, or not that bit of it. And wash
your hands every 5 minutes.
I think it's part of the unevolved, you know, reptilian part of the human race. So it's very unlikely we'll beat it.
Is it eternal?
Well, its eradication has been very successful in many countries. I would say most successful in the United States of America, which has never very greatly suffered from it either, and had no previous history of persecution to get over. But I would be very, very optimistic person who said that, you know, we've burned out this. It's gone like smallpox. I don't believe that.
Because it's a psychosis.
It also has a share of things that are also in sexual jealousy, envy of other kinds. I mean, very often the Jews are thought to be somehow sexier. Why would it not be them who run
in our case,
pornography and even people who hate the Jews credit them with being very intelligent, for example.
Magically.
Sometimes magically so. It's not saying, who cares about people from Barbados, they're just riffraff, they're sort of Untermensch. No. The Nazis sort of tried to do that, but they just by dramatizing the amazing power of the Jew and the character. This is this takes a share in a lot of human shortcomings. It's a very, very bad sign, it's a fantastically bad sign in a society. No society that's ever succumbed to it has not, as well as doing terrible things to the Jewish people, avoided bringing appalling decay and barbarism onto itself. So it's not